Objects on the walls are related with the same idea as title the forest of history. Yeah, but I'm looking for always and some several the ways of that I can express my idea, my concept, my art of my world for art. Yeah. The one is the painting, 2D motion, and the sculpture. Even I can get and the more opportunity that I wanted to try the more other direction too. Because such as the use of some other media or some technical issues. Yeah. It's very specific on the title for me, and because and I have a little different history, life history as an artist. And once I gave up my art, making my art, then I turned to the another job, then construct business, then but in the while I doing the business, I had one opportunity on the I something was happened in my life, and there was they make me on the turn to be artist again. Yeah, when I tried to art again, then I had a dilemma and where I could restart. Then there was a big pressure, and I stopped art again, yeah. Then I couldn't make it, yeah. Then I went on the hiking in the forest almost every day. And I thought I was thinking in the forest what the meaning I making my artwork and what I have to express, the subject, yeah. Then I felt even I felt on another influence. Then I got from outside on such as some political issue, philosophical issue, or religious issue. Usually on the artists doing now, the present. And I had a lot of subject, I think. And I thought that this is not related with my art. This actually. I was dilemma, and I studied drawing. They describe something on the object in the forest. Then such as a tree and insect, or rocks and mountain and the cloud in the sky. Actually, I could find out in the forest what I'm thinking, what I'm doing, the meaning of what I'm doing, and how this nature related between on humans, civilization and culture. And I wanted to see by our culture through the nature. There are already many experience through the hiking in the forest. But once while I was in Kentucky, I went hiking in the forest, and I could find out some big tree fall down there. But the roots had a strong, powerful expression with black color. The end died completely. The roots come out. But and the leaves growing again with on the tree. And I thought, I felt and really unusual feeling that I stand there and or 10 minutes or 20 minutes or there, and I thought, what is this? It happened on the same simultaneously, death and birth and growing up. It's the same, what's it, the object, creature. And I thought, what is my life? It's human, yeah. My life is the kind of a creature, yeah, and in the nature world. There was the big influence for me and to make on the new object. And I try to do the listening currently on the small object with those images.
Mm-hmm.
If I say simply, human is self-nature. Yeah, we die, we born, yeah. Nobody on the existed permanently, yeah. We just on the one moment, we exist in one moment of long history. And we had a lot of concepts by the education. Yeah, we got a long time, yeah. And we are separated with the preconcept, with the name, and yeah, people on the attached, yeah. And actually, and I had the question. What I'm thinking is really by my willing or other influence by culture, or that means what is my ego identity? That's yeah. If I think that, and I naturally I could return about myself to the nature world. Actually, I wanted to express through my art about my idea, my identity. And I wanted to feel, and I wanted to keep as my identity, to be free. That I need something on the heritage human have been building, yeah. But and actually there is no duty and responsibility about and each person. The people, yeah, as I told, yeah, and people, each person on originality is free, and it's culture, nature. Just we on obsessive, on the binded with on the big, long history by the story, yeah. But and if I say and more deeply, there is two kind of histories. One history is by demonstrated by the word, language, recorded. But another history is, is just on the unsaved, unstructured history remain our subconscious. But the subconscious also has a few several on the diverse and meanings. Not subconscious. I don't know that what the word is exactly or say represent the meaning, but under subconscious word is a little different psychiatrist or say discrete meaning. Yeah, in the subconscious on the by cell or gene, more biological on the subconscious, not only head. Yeah, do you understand? Yeah. Currently, I spend most time by alone. And I don't have space to live. I travel a lot. And I'm thinking, I'm trying to feel, and everything I contact with a question. What is this? What is this? Because it is a personal story. I regret many time, because my time. Then I lost the time. Then the artist, then I will die someday. Also, and I wanted to be serious when I meet what I meet whenever I meet everything. Yeah. And I wanted to think of everything seriously. And what is this? What is this? That means about me. What I'm thinking is really by myself. When I feel, and when I love people, yeah. But it's real or not? Or it's chemical or some influence by education. Everything, yeah. The, that means listen really on the currently on the after I return to back on the artist, I love my life. Yeah. Although I use the many piece of lumber to sustain and this weight, this structure. Then and the next I make a surface with cardboard. And finally, I cover all surface of cardboard with dyed newspaper. I collect many few ethnic newspaper. And I dyed this time and with temper color, black temper color. I'm doing drawing with some pencils or something. Yeah, and I'm also on the looking for some image or the resource. Oh, recently, actually, I tried to make a model, but recently, honestly, I don't make a model. Yeah. Yeah, I use a CAD program. I love CAD program. CAD program and can make me on the, what say, more possible work. Yeah. Because and one another reason, and it was a kind of process I got on the throat on the construct business. Yeah, they always require on the many tech professional technique. Yeah, and all ideas how to build. Oh yeah, and I did on the few the public art. And it was a long time ago. Yeah. And usually I used to use the metal, the stainless steel. And my major, I could say, and my major it was on the welding metal to treat metal. I have several diversity on the ideas I can do. Yeah. Then for example. One is I want to do the more big project in the city with corporate teams, and using people on the buildings or on some park. Then I'm also I could do the public art and with the permanent material. Then it might be a sculpture, because we could say on the sculpture. And I wanted to try on the more small object like this with natural materials. Yeah.